Hi, how you doing today, folks? It's Robert from Idaho ATV Touring, your RZR do-it-yourself guy. And as you can see, I got my homemade aluminum A-arm guards here. I've got them all. I've had these in place, but I wanted to put a piece of aluminum underneath the rear of my RZR here, underneath the engine, because it doesn't come with a rear skid plate like you have up front. That piece of vinyl plastic. I forgot what it's called, HVWU or something like that. Plastic back here. I don't know why, but you just have that in the center. The front, where the front drive is, there's no skid plate, and in the rear, underneath the engine and motor here and the transmission, there's no skid plate. Just what the frame and chassis provides. So up front, I've installed a steel skid plate over the front drive, which was very important because the plug for draining the front drive is right there. You take a rock in there and you're just gonna, lose all your fluid and burn up your front drive. But my rear end back here was getting all dented up, and I was concerned that after a while it was going to start pushing up into the engine itself. And I do a lot of scraping over river rock and stuff, so I just wanted to add a little bit of protection, but I didn't want to have to spend a whole bunch of money on, of course, a skid plate. So I went down to the scrap yard and I bought some thick aluminum sheeting, and I just basically cut it out. I tucked it up underneath the forward skid plate, and then, of course, I used a hole saw up there and drilled the hole over here. I didn't get a piece that was wide enough to go to side by side. As you can see, I wasn't too concerned about over here or over here. It was mainly right in here where the engine, transmission, everything is underneath the engine is, I was concerned about that. So there's my homemade skid plate that I made. And I think it's going to suit my purposes just fine. I went ahead and bolted it through the skid plate there, the skid plate there. The way Polaris offset them, it's kind of screwed up, and that's the best I could do over here because Polaris didn't put the skid plate on right over there, and that's why I lost that one bolt over there. I expect to lose it again, but that'll work for good. It's tucked up underneath there, so it's not like it's going to come down and get jagged this way. And then down this end, I just used the existing holes that were in the receiver here with some 3/8 inch button heads that have a real good strong top on them, so shearing those off may not be an issue if I do lose one or two. One of them, no big deal, I just replace it, but it's a little bit up on the back side. I usually roll my tire over big stuff anyways, but that's my skid plate and I'm sticking to it.